You know, I hope everybody doesn't lose their minds for me saying something like this. Let me just say off rip, we cannot have every fucking anime game be a clone of Fighterz. Salutations, everybody. As I already said, there's no real reason that every single anime game should be a clone of Fighterz. But why is this? Why is it that we should settle for these lame brain ass arena fighters? Well, first off, if you take into account what we have with Fighterz, the reason that I would say Fighterz is so successful, so great, is because it's taken all these anime characters that we love, all these anime characters that a lot of us grew up with, and it put them into a very fun, easy to pick up fighting game. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need for every anime fighting game. But that's the thing. The thing that also makes Fighterz so good is the fact that it's as unique as it is. If every single anime... The reason everybody hates anime games right now isn't because they're the boring-ass arena fighters. It's because that's the same gameplay curve that you're used to. Because we keep getting arena fighters, you're like, I got another arena fighter. I don't like this game because it's an arena fighter. Like, I understand it. I get it. That's the same reason so many people drop other games, because they get tired of the same gameplay curve. That's why people stop playing RPGs. That's why people stop playing turn-based games. But if we did that to every single fighting game, not only do I not think that ArcSys would have the time or resources to do that for everybody who's like, hey, can you come make me a Demon Slayer game? Hey, can you make me a Naruto game? Hey, I can't help but notice that you haven't made a fighting game in a while. How about you make us a One Piece game? Like, if every single big anime just went through them for fighting games, you guys would get tired of that so fast, faster than you guys think. Like, I would give it 2 to 3 games before everyone's like, this is the same boring formula. On top of that, you guys are assuming that your animes are good. Like, I'm not going to say that if an anime game gets a game, it's not a good anime. But just because that's the case does not mean that the fighting game is going to be a good game. Because obviously the different animes would have different characters who would, without a doubt, be unbalanced. Like, they threw UI Goku into Fighterz, everybody hates the character. He's ridiculous. If you throw certain characters into fighting games where they don't belong, the game starts to get unbalanced. If we look at Demon Slayer, let's say that we throw everybody in there, but then you have someone like Muzan, which he would probably be the fastest character, have the most range. He basically a UI Goku. No one would want to play against that. But I'm getting off topic. I'm speculating. I don't want to speculate. However, I will not be the type of person who's like, oh, we can't do this. That's lame. Blah 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 blah. Without ever offering my own opinion and solution. I don't think that the target goal should be everybody should have another Fighterz game. Every single anime should have a Fighterz game. As much as I would love that, as much as I think that'd be sick to have just every fighting game be done by ArcSys, that's not feasible. But you know what fighting game would be great to have a model of, especially for a game like Demon Slayer? Samurai Showdown. And I know some of you guys are like, you're only saying Samurai Showdown because of swords. No, I'm saying Samurai Showdown because it matches what Demon Slayer had. Demon Slayer wasn't always just the whole hack and slash, go crazy, attack, attack, attack. A lot of the fights in Demon Slayer were decided by them doing precise attacks and them timing themselves properly, which would be exactly what Samurai Showdown has. Samurai Showdown is such a well-paced fighter. I would say it's probably one of the best-paced fighters that I've personally played. Not to mention that it's an equally beautiful game, so that being said, I think Samurai Showdown would probably be the best possible formula for them to aim for. I feel like the formula they aim for should also be dependent on what show they're going after. I mean, like, me personally, I would love it. I would love it if we got more ArcSys style games, just because ArcSys is such a good company. I would love it if we got a God of High School game that was made by ArcSys. I'm ranting. I'm starting to rant. Shut up. Listen, I'm not here to make a whole video of sets and whatnot. I just want to talk and elaborate my points and just be straight, sweet, and to the point. Cut!